Well, hello, I guess. Everything seems to be working as expected. I must say, outside, the weather is really not great, as you can see. I should use that one in the evening. I tried to do something with the game to isolate the character, but that doesn't really work the way I thought it would. Oh well. I wanted to isolate just my Lalafell and have the graphics go around here, but yeah, that doesn't work. And maybe I did touch the dial on the microphone because it goes very high. It's a bit awkwardly positioned. So please let me know if my voice or anything is too loud. So I can adjust it. Ah, such a beautiful evening in here. You've seen the title today, the 5th role quest, Ranged Physical DPS, which I will do as dancer. Because that's the job, the ranged job that I can play the best, I think. Not perfect at playing it, but I still think I can do an okay job. Also, good thing this quest will be really quick because I can use Peloton, run faster from NPC to NPC, and some en avant to get there quickly too. Now, schedule said I will start on 8 o'clock and it's not yet 8, therefore I will quickly do a raid, I guess, until it's 8 o'clock. And because it needs healer, I'm gonna go in as healer. Let's see how long that will take before I'll then help this fellow out. Ba-da, 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 ba. Usually the queues pop much faster than that. There we go. Ooh, nice. Do I need that? My Wondrous Travel? I need Midas. I never know which one is which. Maybe I need this one? Maybe Midas is in... I think Midas is the father. That one is the son. I guess it won't count. Some nice portraits. Come on, guys. Let's go. Although those are Midan enemies, so I look at the name. Yeah, I will see if it will count. Ah, the whole city down here. And soon we'll get some more Alexander-themed stuff, as we did see in the letter from the producer live today. Rather, I didn't see it during the stream because I could not see or catch the stream live. I was at work. I did see some screenshots on social media. I've seen some stuff that hints at Final Fantasy IX Alexander. And Alexandria. Have to take a sip there of coffee because it's late here and I need my coffee to keep myself awake after the day at work. Okay, I shan't forget I'm healing. See, oh, Black Mage helps me as well, therefore the Black Mage will get commendation for helping me there. That's how I determine who will get the commendation, if they help me do some stuff. I wish we had some form of personal marker that I could place on people. I mean, we do have one in the form of the focus target, but I need that on the main target to get the cast bars. Could place it on him, so I don't know, I won't give them the credits later, but I also need to know his attacks. Okay. Go. I'm back here. And the next one will probably be me, as I know my luck. No, it's the other healer. Okay. Lucky me. Usually I'm the one that gets trapped in there. Go. Back. Very well done. That was easy. Let's go quick. There we go. Good. And with that, it's now almost time. And actually, it did count. It was Midas, so Midas is the sun. Okay. I will forget it next time anyway. Let's see, what will I get actually? Relines is still possible. But I mean, I've never had relines in my life, so I'm sure I will get relines this time. Hey, but never say never. See, I didn't catch the live stream sadly today. I'm looking forward to all the stuff. I will have to read up on what they showed, especially the trial, if it is bound to the main scenario quest or if it will be a trial series, because I missed having a trial series during Endwalker. I'll have to check that one out later. But what I did see is that there is one other quest I should be doing here, one from the Corn Servant, because that one apparently will get a continuation as well. So yeah, I should probably do that one too, sooner or later. There are still a lot of quests open, I know. And also, by the way, after those role quests are done here, I should also tackle the rest of the Disciples of the Hand and Landroll quests. I did do one of them for the Weather, I think. And some part of that one, which is... that one's the Weather. Yeah, I can't quite remember which one. Or is that one? Actually, it's still 5. So I guess I didn't finish that one either. So yeah, they will have to follow afterwards as well, because they are also quite nice, at least the stuff that I did so far. Give some backstory to Tuliolal, the region. And there are some hidden Final Fantasy XI references in there as well, which is nice. At least so far in the one that I did. But now, I'm for that one. Rahulja, what do you have for me? To steal a steelhawk. Rahulja's eyes are full of expectation, or is it dust? Let's see. The music is nice. Foreboding. Greetings! So you have decided to aid my people in retrieving our treasure, yes? They will be glad to know my long and arduous journey from our homeland in the distant south of Yogg-Tural was not in vain. Yeah, I would like to go there too, one day, maybe, hopefully. As for the treasure we would have you recover, it contains the undying essence of an armadillo, Tural Vidral. These steelhawks, as we call them, rely on their tough hides to protect themselves from predators. The legends speak of one that lived to an extraordinary age, perhaps due to its natural suit of armor, and it came to be known as the Lord of the Forest. At the end of its long life, our ancestors enshrined the Vidral's soul within the steelhawk's vessel. For generations since, the divine blessing it bestows have been a great boon to my people. Those under its protection need not fear wild beasts, for fang and claw cannot harm them. This allows us to hunt in the forest without risking our lives. This treasure, so crucial to our people, was stolen by a tall, slender merchant, or rather man posing as one. He came bearing exotic wares from foreign lands and served alcohol freely, toasting often to new friendships. People became caught up in celebration, and in the morning the merchant was gone, along with the Steelhawk vessel. Without it, we cannot bestow its blessing afresh upon our hunters. The effect wanes over time, and one by one we are losing our protection against the savage predators that stalk our lands. As I and my granddaughter Setulja still possess the treasure's blessing, we have been tasked with locating the Steelhawk's vessel and returning it to the village. The trail led us here to Toliolal, where we believe the predator boarded a ship and made good his escape. The journey here has already pushed this decrepit body of mine beyond its natural limits, and a lengthy voyage by sea would likely be my end. Although I urged Setulja not to make the crossing alone, she was determined to give chase. Given that you hail from across the ocean, your knowledge of those lands will prove invaluable to her. Not only that, but our quarry may use the Steelhawk vessel to his own ends. Only a skilled warrior can stand against such a foe, and Setulja is no warrior. Let's see. You'll have your treasure in 2 shakes of Marginal's tail. Looks like refusal isn't an option. Can I help? I'll go with top 1. You'll have your treasure in 2 shakes of an Marginal's tail. Sounds a bit boisterous, but okay, here we go. I am truly grateful. My granddaughter's first port is a place called Alamigo. Wait, Alamigo? How did they get to Alamigo? There is no boat there, or no port. Oh. You see, as the thief took all of his wares with him, the only clue left behind was an empty bottle of whatever grog he was serving. After asking the sailors here, it seemed it was produced in Alamigo, and with no other leads, Setulja set forth. Once you arrive, she should not be difficult to find. These days only a handful of Mamulja attempt the journey, most of them brutish mercenaries. Setulja is a far daintier creature, and is sure to have made a favorable impression on the locals. This may the Steelhawk watch over you. Okay, let's see. As Setulja has traveled to Alamigo, perhaps you should begin your search by asking around at Rogos Reach. Which doesn't really make sense. They wouldn't go through Rogos Reach, to be honest. That's weird. I mean, if they were to go to Alamigo, over here at Locks, they would need to go through the fringes and the upper parts of the peaks, not the lower parts. Oh well. Let's not question the quest. Let's just follow the leads. Hey there. Yes, I met the Mamulja girl you're after. That was easy. She was looking for a tall, thin man, some sort of thief apparently. It sounded a bit like the leader of a gang of bandits that lurks around Virchala? I think, yeah. So I told her as much. Chances are that's where she headed. Hope she stays out of trouble. So now that I know that where she might be, why do I still have to ask the rest? Anyway. Mamulja, you say? As it happens, she came over while I was cleaning the cannons. She showed me an empty Arak bottle and said she was looking for the bloke it had belonged to. The thing is that brand's found all over Alamigo, so I wasn't really able to help narrow down her search. Oh? What about you? Yes, I saw Mamulja on my patrols, but he carried an enormous axe. Not at all like the person you described. Okay, so there's another one out there somewhere. Okay. Well then. Where might you be? Ah, there. Ouch. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, that must be Sotoja. Here, let me apply some of this ointment. It's a common remedy where I come from. And another one. Ah, are you here to lend a hand? This poor soul was attacked by highwaymen, and I could use help tending to his wounds. Highwaymen? I don't know what... Actually, really don't know that word, to be honest. Or what it means. I have a guess, but no, doesn't matter. Don't worry about me. It's my escort who's in trouble. He's in pursuit of the thieves, and I fear he's bitten off more than he can chew. Please, will you aid him? Of course. And I'm off. Without a question, I'm off. I don't even have a lead. Ah, that's the screenshot I was looking for. The one that actually described the Unbound. You thieving bastards! Yeah, impenetrable defense. What? But how? Behold. I cannot really shout right now. Ah ha! Nothing like a bit of divine intervention to tip the scales in my favor. With this artifact in my hands, I am invincible. He really fits the description of a JoJo character, I would say. Another one, eh? Not that it matters. Kakulja, it's time you earn your coin. I appreciate the assistance, but he wasn't joking about divine intervention. Some strange force pushed me away, I can't even get near them. The Steelhawk vessel. Return it at once, and the stolen goods. Oh? Is he afraid of her? Oh, you follow me all the way here from your backward village? Alas, your journey has been for naught, the vessel is mine. Aye. Shaltofit. Shaltofit. Shaltofit? How do I say that name? It sounds French. Shaltofit will make better use of the artifact than you and your ilk ever could. By the might bestowed upon me, I will become savior of the oppressed and destituted. In light of my grand ambitions, the vessel's power would be wasted on the likes of you. If you cannot hunt without it, might I suggest a change of diet? I hear the acorns are delicious at this time of year. Okay. Do they even have acorns in Yogg-Tural? Damn it all, I was so close. But now is not the time for regrets. These two are in need of a healer. I'll see them safely to Rogos Reach. Would you mind meeting us there? Once their injuries have been treated, we'd better tell the resistance soldiers what happened. She seems to be a great character. Or have a great character. Both, actually. Okay, let's head over there. Losing all that stock is a bitter pill to swallow. Are we lucky they didn't take our lives as well? Oh wait, it was the Low Wars. Anyway, I thought we could handle whatever reference this desert might throw at us. Miscard it turned out to be. It's okay. Well, I'm glad we made it to safety without any more trouble. Those bandits wouldn't dare step foot in this place. Ah, how rude of me. I never asked your name. Are you chanced across us for that matter? Well, I was actually looking for you. You came all the way from Tuliyola at my grandfather's behest. I can't tell you how grateful I am. As for the highwaymen, they possess the Steelhawk vessel, a treasure from my village. Not only does it grant protection from harm, it also produces a potent blast when the barrier is dispelled. As long as our enemies have the vessel, attacks at close quarters will be extremely risky. Although, as we say in my village, cracks form in even the mightiest of shields. Knowing this, we are careful not to rely too heavy on its power. But now that Steelhawk vessel has been stolen, the self-same power is being turned against innocent people such as yourselves. I only hope you can forgive me for allowing this to happen. There is nothing to forgive. If anything, we should thank you for coming to our aid. That Shaltofit and his lackeys have a lot to answer for. Indeed. We'll give the resistance our testimonies, and with any luck, the information will go some way to clapping those bandits in iron. I hope that voice is okay for Lalafell. I'll go with you. The soldiers here need to be warned about the vessel. No, leave that to us. We'll relay what you have told us, word for word. After all, you'll need to move quickly to have any chance of getting your artifact back. When you catch those robbers, give them one from me. How about you, Mingno? I hope I can count on you to be there for whatever else comes next. I'll be here. I knew it. I sensed you're eager to get started, but I need time to plan our next move. Bandits aren't known for being found easily. I was surprised to see a fellow Mamulja among them. I can imagine why that Kakulja would work for Shaltofit, of all people. Do you know him, maybe? Ba 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 ba. Now, while I was doing that quest, my phone rang. I guess I should probably check what message they left, therefore I will be AFK just a tiny moment. I will be right back after I listen to that message they left me. Okay, that was an interesting call. I didn't know they already use ape calling machines here in my country, but apparently they start doing this now as well. Oh well, at least it was nothing serious. Just marketing, marketing stuff. Let's continue. Bandits abound. Though hers is not the easiest face to read, the toolchat expression suggests she has vital information to share. Oh, and we see the other Mamulja in the background there. Maybe they know each other? Mingna, I heard something that might help us. One of the soldiers has been condemning with the same bandits who stole the vessel. I'll go and find him. Give me one, would you? Okay. Sorry to keep you waiting. Ha, when she told me she'd been sent an assistant, I never would have guessed it would be the savior of Alamigo himself. You're something of a local celebrity, I take it? Kind of. I'd love to hear more about that, but for now, let's concentrate on the matter at hand. Yes, quite. Bandits you've been chasing are behind a spate of recent incidents in Alamigo. What's more, it appears that Schaltefried is part of a larger network known as the Passage of the Unbound, which is spreading its mayhem far and wide. Yeah, not for much longer. In particular, they have been carrying our raids on trade caravans heading here from Gridania. We have increased patrols along the route, but the bastards strike so quickly that they have usually made good their escape by the time aid arrives. On the rare occasions we've caught them in the act, they use some kind of device or magic objects. Magic object, not magic, magic object, to deflect our arrows and send us sprawling. That's a Steelhawk vessel. It was stolen from a village, you see. I'm sorry for the trouble it's caused. The one who took it, Schaltefried, had said something about using its power to help the oppressed and disputed. What do you think he meant by that? That sounds familiar. The reports say the thieves were shouting something along those lines during the other raids. They claim the merchants are overworking and underpaying their laborers, and therefore deserve to be targeted. I don't see how stealing a bunch of goods helps the workers, and there's not a shred of evidence that anyone is being exploited. If you ask me, they're just in for the money. In any case, their reasons won't merit a jot once they're behind bars. But for that, we'll have to catch them first. The most recent incident occurred near Porta Praetoria, one of the waypoints on the road to the palace. If you want to know more, you best hear it straight from the commander there. Anyway, I'll send word ahead to let her know you're coming. Assuming you are, that is. Yes, of course. Much appreciated. This sounds like a promising lead. Soldiers were good enough to explain the lie of the land around here, so I shouldn't have any trouble making the journey by myself. I'll see you there. I mean, we can go together. Doesn't matter. Off to Locks. Yeah, the first few are really just lots of reading and then 2 small fights and that's it basically, but still. I think I found the right person, though it's rather difficult to tell who's who with those matching uniforms. And so far we didn't really see any of the usual chests they put into these quests, so I guess it will start now. Good, you're both here. My colleague at the Reach has told me everything. I can confirm that we've had several sightings of Shelter Feet and his gang in recent days. They've been taken to ambushing our patrols. Whereas most brigands would flee from armed and armored soldiers, this lot seems to have to take pleasure in goading us into attacking. The treasure they carry makes them invulnerable. It can also emit a devastating blast, but that's only effective at short range. Shelter Feet wants to draw your soldiers into close quarters because there they stand no chance. Well, that explains their uncommon boldness. Thank you. This information will go far in helping us contend with the bandits. I don't wonder why Lise doesn't help. Sorry to interrupt. I mean, that's Lisa's territory here right now, and Roban's, so they should probably be on that too. Who might you be? Well, he looks suspiciously like the tall, slender guy who maybe have stolen the treasure himself, but oh well. Oh, simple peddlers, my good lady. Wait, I had a JoJo kind of voice. Oh, simple peddlers, my good lady. I myself am of Gridanian stock, and after learning my craft in markets of Ul'dah, I now deliver all manners of finery to eager patrons throughout Eorzea. But enough about that, I hope you'll forgive me, but I couldn't help overhearing you mentioning a gang of highwaymen. We've heard similar tales from other traders passing through, and it seems some stretches of road are more dangerous than others. In fact, the bandits are most often seen at a specific location not far from here. If you like, we can take you there ourselves. By all means, please. Wait, Meon can take care of himself, but I cannot allow any more civilians than necessary into an area believed to be teeming with bandits. It seems I've no choice but to ask you to go without me. Sorry, but if those highwaymen did turn up, I wouldn't be much in a good fight. While you head off to investigate, I'll see if there's any more information to be had here. Sure, I can look after myself. Then it's settled. I shall leave our newfound friend in your capable hands. What the... if you say so. I suppose we should be on our way then. If we do run into those highwaymen, you will protect us, right? Sure. And there we go. Once headed your way now, you know what to do. What? Unacceptable. Either you do this without my help, or I will find someone who can. Show some backbone for once. Yeah, it's him, so... Oh, wait. As luck would have it, my fellows and I yet to be assailed by any... And I have yet to be assailed by any bandits around here. Perhaps if the other caravans invested in some proper escorts, they wouldn't be such easy targets. I'll see if they can tell me anything more about Shelter Feet and his gang. Be careful out there, won't you? Should you encounter the highwaymen, I trust you will exercise some degree of restraint. We can't interrogate the suspects if you've reduced them to a bloody pulp, now can we? Just put them on their arses and leave the rest to us. Okay, I will try my best not to do too much harm to them. He should be worried. Oh. Hi there, Luminaire. Actually, I might be able to trigger something. I don't want to throw away too much, to be honest. Did you hear that? Balls, balls. It must be my imagination. Let's not dally here too long, eh? We're almost there. It's just on the other side of this gully. Actually, if it's all the same to you, we'll wait here while you go on ahead. This is already more than close enough for my liking. Anything else? Maybe? Well, keep watch here. If we see anything suspicious, we'll be sure to scream. I mean, I did see an A rank over here, so... Anyway. Here they are. Any more? Nope. And what will they say? What? You're back? I mean... Welcome back, yeah, that's it. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm a bit too strong. Lally-ho. You beat them? All of them? How very fortunate. Well then, I'll best contact the boss. I'm sure he'll want to know all about this. No doubt he'll still talking to your friend and the commander. I'll be glad to hear you've come to no harm. Sure. You'll never guess what, boss. He trounced a lot of them. Yes, understood. I'm not quite sure why, but he said they'll be here in a jiffy. Okay. I mean, why not? I guess he didn't believe it. Is it true? You beat all of them single-handedly? Sure. Gods be good, I'm glad you're on our side. Anyway, I'll take it from here. My, very impressive, and how jolly convenient for those villains to appear exactly where we thought they would too. But above all, I'm glad no one was hurt. Well, no one important, that is. I'm relieved to see that everyone's safe. Must have taken a lot of courage to bring Mino here, knowing that danger could be lurking around every corner. Are you sure you're alright? If you're putting on a brave face for our benefit, there's no need, I assure you. No, we're fine. Couldn't be better. Well then, I would say that's enough excitement for one day. We'll best continue on our way to the Alamigan quarter. Where's to sell, deals to broker and that sort of things. I dare say it'll be some time before any ne'er-do-wells have the gall to descend upon this neck of the desert. And as for you, my friends, I would advise you not to stray too far from the beaten path, if you know what's good for you. Ta-da. That was weird, but okay. There's nothing left for us to do here, so let's head back to Porta Praetoria. They're all gone. Same here, okay. And no need to fight that A rank. It only takes a long time to kill and don't really need the reward right now. Well, that was all very strange. One moment they're helping us apprehend criminals, and the next they're racing off to peddle their wares elsewhere. Merchants certainly are a busy lot, aren't they? Not that I'm complaining, of course. With those suspects in custody, I'm sure the Resistance will be able to wring some valuable information from them. I expect all that wringing will take a while, though. It looks like we've been given an opportunity for a little rest. You have certainly earned it. I mean, we can continue straight away. I have nothing to do. Really, in the meantime? Take me to your leader. Satulja is patiently waiting for the Resistance to finish interrogating the captured highwaymen. And I guess I would say the Resistance has been interrogating the captured highwaymen for long enough to get some answers from them. With any luck, we may even learn more about where we can find FFXIV. I'm sure the commander is as eager as we are to put a stop to this man's seeds. Let's go and see if she's unearthed any useful information. Okay, where to? Down there. Okay. Oh, here. Hey, Commander. And that music, obviously. Ah, just I was about to send someone for you. Glad you could save me the bother. I have a favor to ask of both of you. I'm going to let the criminals walk free, and I want you to follow him. You see, our questioning has revealed that the bandits are indeed working with FFXIV. If we cut one of them loose, he might lead us straight to their den. But if the mission fails and you're discovered, you may find yourselves confronted with an untold number of outlaws. Of course, I considered sending my own men, but I suspect that by now the bandits know our faces. After Magnol's little display in the gully, I'm sure he alone can handle whatever trouble may come his way. I'll go with him. If this really does lead us to FFXIV, I need to be there when we find him. Very well. But if it comes to a fight, you stay behind Magnol, understood? I'll have the suspects brought over now, but remember that what I said, and stay out of sight until he leaves. Okay. So a stealth mission. This one seems to be the most involved of all of them so far. Don't look at me like that. I said I'm sorry, didn't I? Oh. That you did, several times. As much as it galls me, there is no evidence to contradict your claim that you were acting in self-defense, nor is there tangible proof of any other wrongdoing. You have no choice but to let you go. You have somewhere to go, I presume? Well, I suppose I can find work loading caravans in Alagiri. Seems as good a place as any for making a quick turning over a new leaf. In that case, I'll have you escorted there, but you best keep your nose clean, or we'll come down on you like a ton of bricks. There we go. Quite a smart one, that commander. Turn over new leaf, my horse. He'll be back amongst his thieving mates before long, and you'll be right there behind him. For now, all we need to know is the location of their den. Do not attempt to approach the suspect. I'll send word ahead to Alagiri. Once you have the information we need, report to the troops stationed there. This is a chance we've been waiting for. Let's go. We've got this. Ah, up here, yeah. That's Alagiri. Hey there. Oh. There he is. So much for finding work in Alagiri. He's only just arrived. Oh wait, that's her. So much for finding work in Alagiri. He's only just arrived and he's already leaving town. Now comes the tricky part. Keeping our eyes on him and his eyes off of us. Stick close, but not too close. Let's do this. Follow the bandit, okay. Ah, free at last. They made it much easier now to do those stealth missions. Got to make sure I ain't being followed. I mean, my chocobo isn't really hiding as such, but okay. Better have a look around first. Don't tell me he's walking around this rock. Are you kidding me? What a pretty stone. I bet it's worth the... come on. Really? Which way was it? Left, I think? I mean, she is way in the open. He is trying to get rid of us. Better have a look about. Looks like I'm not being followed. Okay. Are those buildings abandoned? Yeah, they are. Could have sworn something. He won't be able to spot us if we keep hidden. Hang on, what happened to the others who got... not my problem. I suppose time to head back. He doesn't even care about the rest of his bandit friends. Oh, my retainers are coming back. Oh, he's quick. No, he's just standing there. Oh. Over here, that's the case, I think. Oh. That was an easy one. I mean, they usually are easy. These quests. I would hope, I do hope they, or would like them to be a tiny bit more involved. Those are the merchants we met at Porta Pretoria. Yep. So they just let you go out of the kindness of their hearts, is that it? Not only that, but you came crawling straight back here, leading whoever they sent to track you right to our doorstep. I swear no one followed me. The soldiers took me as far as Alagiri and then went back the way they came. I'm sure they were specks in the distance before I even set foot outside the town. I suppose I've no choice but to take you at your word. Not that it's worth much. Well, now that this charade is at an end, let us change into something a little less drab. Or dark. Actually, that is. Here we go. That's much better attire. Shot a fit. Did you... why did you make us fight that bloke without the blessing? We could have killed the... He could have killed a lot of us without breaking a sweat. A mere oversight, that is all. Though it pains me to admit it, even with the invulnerability granted by the artifact, the likes of us are ever at the mercy of the truly powerful. I never expected that Mamulja wretch to hire a warrior of such a caliber to retrieve the vessel. A pox on those interfering nincompoops. Both having the same face there was great. But the Mamulja girl didn't seem a bad sort. Naive maybe, but it's plain that her heart's in the right place. You truly are pathetic. Not only did you fail miserably, but now you're sympathizing with the enemy? Give me one good reason why I shouldn't rid myself of you permanently. No, please, we owe everything to you. Shot of feet, without you we are nothing. They were all in this from the beginning, with Shot of feet pulling the strings. If this is how he treats his friends, imagine what he would do to his enemies. You couldn't stay away, could you? What? Imbecile, you led them right to us. Kakulja, eliminate these vermins. Oh, I guess he won't. Let me handle this, Mingno. You're from Tural, working here as a mercenary, yes? The ones who hired you stole the Steelhawk vessel from my village. We need its blessing to stand a chance against the beasts of the forest. I can't return home without the vessel. Either return home empty-handed, or you won't be returning at all. I would rather not harm a fellow Turali. So get out of here before I change my mind. By listening to your blathering. Don't let me catch you sniffing around our tails. Or trails. Shot of feet and his underlings are out of sight. I thought I could make that Kakulja see sense, but he was clearly in no mood to listen. I would say our best option is report to the resistance members at Alagiri and share what we've learned. Which isn't really much, to be honest. So far, I actually quite like this quest. I went ahead and gave my account though. I expect he would like to hear yours as well. Regardless of how things turned out, we appreciate your cooperation in the investigation. The information you've provided has certainly given us a lot to consider. But I hear you almost came to blows as a Mamulja sellsword. Or Cell-Axe, I suppose. I'm glad that it didn't come to violence, especially given the power these bandits have at their disposal. Even so, we thank you for braving such a dangerous mission. No thanks are needed. We are just as much part of this investigation as the Resistance, and I'm sure we can agree we'll need to work together to take down Shotfit and his gang. Their performance at Porta Pretoria showed us how cunning they are. It would seem so, yes. I'm told their little act was most convincing. I'll be sure to warn my comrades against any similar shenanigans. As for the two of you, be careful out there. All things considered, I would say that went fairly well. Short of it used the same trick as the time he came to my village, namely posing as a simple trader when he's in fact a dastardly thief. Still, not even the most skilled actor could fake the fear in his men's eyes. It appears that Shotfit has complete control over them, and they are powerless to resist. The only one who doesn't seem afraid of him is Kakulja. He even let us go when he had no obligation to do so. I think that if we had a chance to talk, we might find some common ground. Yeah, I get that feeling too, to be honest. I knew you would. I've never been such much of a fighter, but I make up for it in other ways. I'm a fairly good judge of character for one. For most of my life, I lived in a remote village deep in the forest. I had hardly any contact with the outside world. The thought of talking to strangers was quite daunting at first. But over the course of my journey, I've traveled through all kinds of places. If there's one thing I've learned, it's this: wherever you go, people are people. In the end, our cultures and the places where we grew up don't make that much of a difference or big difference. None of us are perfect, and we each have our faults. And even if it's harder to find in some than in others, I believe there's good in all of us. I should have just continued reading. That's why I hope we have another chance to speak with these thieves and Kakulja. I'm certainly not strong enough to beat any sense into them, so I'll try talking some sense into them instead. Having said, well, all of that, I can't feel even a shred of goodness in that Shotfit. Maybe I'm not looking hard enough, or perhaps violence is the only language he understands. Things might get a little rough before he's willing to listen. Anyway, we can save him for last. I'll try thinking of a way to reach out to the other members of the gang. Give me a little time, would you? I will give you as long as it takes me to drink some water. There we go. The milk of Mamul... Yeah, the milk of Mamul Culture, kindness. What's that? What's that name for a quest? Situlja's plan is taking shape, okay? Alright, I have something resembling a plan. First we'll need to track down the members of FFXIV's gang, and we'll try convincing them to leave. Considering how terrified most of them were, I'm sure they're eager to free themselves of FFXIV and his outbursts. With fewer followers, he will pose less of a threat to the people of Alamigo, and will stand a better chance of taking back the Steelhawk vessel. Of course, we now know Kakulja and some of the other members by sight, so it shouldn't take too long to track them down. In that case, let's start looking. Rest assured, I'm already a step ahead of you. Besides, if your role is to fend off bandit and the like, mine should be to gather information and whatnot. Does that sound fair to you? Sounds good to me, so I have to talk less. As it happens, our resistance friends stationed here has some interesting news to share. Apparently, the two men posing as merchants that we met before were spotted nearby, engaging in trade and conversing with caravan owners, all to nefarious ends, no doubt. They were last seen at a place called Alagana, so we should head over there right away. One has a beard and the other has blue eyes, assuming they haven't changed their disguises. They should be fairly easy to find. Okay. Let's go and have a look. Oh well. Let's teleport, in that case. Faint-hearted trader and mid-trader. Yeah, sound looks like them. Eek! Lally-ho! Good work, Mingno. Why, good day. What can I do for you? If you start by dropping... you can start by dropping the affable merchant act, yeah. It's nothing but a prompt for your real line of work. Oh, save me, short feet. Huh? Why are you so scared? Is that what you really want? You seemed so scared of him before. Look, we're not here to hurt you. We just want to retrieve the vessel. If you explain what's going on, we might even be able to help you. Why don't you start by telling us your names? Our names? That was a quick recovery? Come to think of it, not once the Chalvid asked us that. It was always you there, or some undeserved insult instead. Avenel, and this here is Pepin. Both born and bred in Ulta. We were struggling to make ends meet until Shaltafit, claiming to be a merchant, took us under his wing. Right. He said that he was just like us, exploited and sick of bending over backwards for the rich and powerful. Then he showed us the artifact and told us it had the power to change the world for the better. With its blessing, you could shrug off the charge of an Orkan. Yeah, Aurok, obviously, not Orkan. Aurok, like it was a soft breeze, making you practically invincible. You can imagine how impressive we were. how impressed we were, and we did exactly as he instructed. At first he told us to pretend to be merchants so we could scout out vulnerable caravans. Next thing we knew, we were joining him on raids. We never wanted to hurt anyone, but we owed FFXIV for giving us the power to strive for a better life. And when we saw what happened to anyone who spoke up against him, it still makes my blood run cold to think of it. FFXIV mentioned before that he's also from Ul'dah, assuming he was telling the truth, that is. It seems to me his gang is mostly formed of people from a similar background, but what about Kakulja? He's a mercenary, correct? Yes, hired by FFXIV. He's so skilled that I doubt he even needs the blessing. Normally, he keeps to himself, but he once told me about his homeland and an ocean away. Perhaps it's not unlike my own. Annabelle Pepin, even if you still view us as enemies, we appreciate you telling us the truth. No, we're the ones who should thank you. You've shown us more kindness than FFXIV ever has. There is one other thing though. Which is? Although you know about the crimes we've been party to, could you give us some time to straighten things out? Once this is all over, we'll turn ourselves in, I promise. Oh. Of course, we're not the only ones looking to cut ties with FFXIV. We'll try to persuade the others to leave the gang. Not only that, with us acting as our men on the inside, as your men on the inside, we can help you take back your treasure. What do you say? This plan might just work. Count us in. We'll tell the resistance soldiers to hold off for now and give you the chance to put things right. You won't regret it. We'll turn to the den and talk to the others. Until next we meet, be careful. Unless that's a double bluff, but I don't think so. To be honest, that went a lot better than expected. And although it was fairly obvious from the outset, they confirmed my suspicion about Kakulja traveling here to find work as mercenary. Do you remember his reaction when we first encountered him? I have a feeling he and I are both from a similar part of Tural, and he was surprised to see someone like me in Eorzea. Whatever the reason, he has let us go twice now. He may be aiding and abetting a nefarious criminal, but I refuse to believe he's a bad person. I think it's worth talking to him, and for that we'll need to create an opportunity. The way he spoke about his homeland to Annabelle and Pepin means he probably missed it, or misses it, which gives me an idea. Where I come from, we have a tradition of using incense burners. And if Kakulja's village is anything like mine, that fragrance will remind him of my home, or of his home, just basically. Then, just when he's feeling all homesick and vulnerable, we make our move. The incense itself is made from copal. Copal? A type of tree resin. Do you think you could collect some of that while I gather the other ingredients? I actually came up with this idea back in Alagiri, and asked our resistance associates where we might find copal. Good news is that there should be some in a place called the Lost Forest. The bad news is that the smell attracts all sort of horrible creatures, so try not to get eaten. Okay. So that's what they meant with the milk. Although still weird. Let's go. guess there probably was an easier way to do this, but it worked. What did we find? Copal. This is what it smells like when trees cry. Oh, okay. That's a bit dark. That copal smell? Oh my, this is quite the find. Once I mix this with the other ingredients, we'll have a batch of traditional incense ready for burning. Unfortunately, the preparation takes a little while, so in the meantime, perhaps you could begin the search for Kakulja. According to locals, a mulja has been seen near the river which runs through Rostock. With all the dust swirling about this place, I can imagine he would want to wash it all off somewhere. I find myself bathing more than usual here, so I can relate. Okay. Don't worry, I'll catch up with you once I finish mixing the incense. I just have to follow the river and look for that big axe. Best of luck finding Kakulja. Down here. Oh, yeah, true, actually, it goes underground here. The river. And would you look at that? Kakulja. Allihop. Behind him, okay. What are you doing here? I can't do his accent. I'm always trying, but I cannot. Ah, there you are. That run. Here, I have a present for you. It's an incense burner. The metal case is an old one I happen to have with me, but I made the incense from fresh ingredients, including copal that Mingo collected. Why not try lighting it? I'm sure the aroma will bring back pleasant memories of home. There is no need. I'd recognize that smell anywhere. But as much as I long to return home, I'd rather not be reminded of what I have left behind. What I might never see again. As things stand, I have no choice but to continue working as FFXIV's mercenary, no matter what crimes he commits. But why? The fare for a ship back to Tural is enough to buy a mention here in Eorzea. At least that's what FFXIV told me. He said that if I serve him loyally, he would cover the cost of my journey home. Hold on a moment. Surely that can't be right. People rich and poor travel from Eorzea to Tuliolal all the time. Again, if that's actually the case, then why did it take so long for this expansion to finally give us a proper way to Tuliolal if they travel all the time back and forth? Oh well. Well, since I'm unfamiliar with the local customs for negotiations and such, FFXIV offers to speak with the ship's owner in my stead. Compared to the journey from Tural to Eorzea, traveling the opposite direction is far more perilous. Perilous due to the weather conditions and so forth. Were it not for FFXIV's skill at the bargaining table, the price would have been even higher. Or so he said. Bad way. That reminds me of the thunderstorm that we had on the way to Liolal. It never came back up what the storm was about, because it seemed to be unusually strong. Or maybe that's for the next new place that we can go and visit that's like Bozja. No, we will see. I've been played a fool, haven't I? That unscrupulous-stealing snake in the grass. He won't get away with this. I have an idea. You should come with me to Limtolamensa, where I can introduce you to the captain of the merchant ship that brought me here. He is sure to give you passage home for a fair price. Tell the truth, I was rather hoping you would join us in our cause, but you have already been through enough. Getting you home safe and sound comes first. I don't know what to say. Thank you for a kind offer, but I have unfinished business here. Though I may have been deceived, that is no excuse for the harm and suffering I have caused. I alone must settle the score with shorter feet, once and for all. No? Whenever you're ready, the offer still stands. It's a pity he couldn't join forces. No, we couldn't join forces, but he's going to do things on his own way, I suppose. In any case, let's head back to Alagiri. With all those soldiers around, at least we won't have to worry about bandits, which is more than I can say for this place. Oh well. So yeah, that will be an interesting final fight. With all of them on our side suddenly. Whee! You know, Kakulcha isn't at all like his first impression suggests. He was actually rather sweet, and perhaps a touch naive. But still we can't blame him for being taken in by FFXIV lies. And Kakulcha wasn't the only one. I can't bring myself to forgive that treacherous viper. Thanks to him, we've been led a merry dance, and still have nothing to show for it. With any luck, our newfound allies, Avenel and Pepin, will have good news for us before long. I guess they have already. 2 more quests to go. Ally in the alley. Satulcha appears to be somewhat discombobulated. You never guess what. Someone I've never met before handed me a letter. They said they were asked to deliver it by an entirely different person. There's no way to tell who the message is originally from. As I'm accustomed to, well, everything around here, I can't tell if the letter should be taken at face value or if there's some hidden meaning. Perhaps you could take a look at it. Sure. Letter from an unknown correspondent. Being asked to come to the Alamein Quarter and meet with a man in spectacles. He must arrive incognito. The instructions are clear enough, but even though this is a suspicious as month-old milk. That's a weird saying. On the other hand, it could be from Avenel and Pepin. While this smells like a trap, we don't have any better leads. I think we should do as the letter instructs, but proceed with the utmost caution. I'll meet you there. Even though I should go alone. Wait. Down here. Again, no need to walk there at least this time. I can teleport most of the way rather easily. Let's see. Now that you're here, it's time to get into disguise. As for me, even the most elaborate costume in the world will do little to keep me hidden in a place like this. I'll stick to the shadows and watch from safe distance. I took the liberty of picking your outfit for the occasion. Let's hope it fits, eh? The stash and straps are a bit tricky to get right, so if they come undone and your disguise falls apart, come back to me and I'll help you get dressed again. Ooh. Let's see. Oh, that's a nice outfit. Now, where do I have to go? Over there, okay. I'm surprised they do have some NPCs here. Although that one doesn't look too... anyway. Respectable man. Don't really know that face. You must be Ming now, correct? I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. Our mutual friend, Annabelle, sends his regards. Avenel. Like him, I and several others have resolved to make a clean break and free ourselves of Shelter Fit for good. You and the Mulja girl have done us a great service by giving us a chance to put things right before reporting us to the Resistance. Now, to the matter at hand. No doubt you are wondering why we must resort to such convoluted means to meet with you. Simply put, it is to avoid arousing the suspicions of Shelterfeet and those still loyal to him. As for why we've brought you here, there is someone we wish you to meet. For now, I ask that you remain in disguise. Okay. See. Oh, that's closed. Your cooperation is appreciated. One moment, please. Hey there, Kakulja. I'm glad we have this chance to meet. Would that it were under better circumstances. My attempt to put a stop to Shelterfeet's wrongdoing ended in failure. No? I tried to seize the artifact, but he was ready for me. Even so, it wasn't all for nothing. No. Thank you all for joining me, in spite of the ever-watchful eye of the Resistance. The time has come to initiate the next phase of my master plan. Until recently, we have concentrated our efforts on liberating wares from hapless merchants, but it was all in service to something far greater. Our disruption of the flow of goods into Alamigo has plunged the markets. As a consequence, the city itself into chaos, exactly as I had foreseen. No longer will we be forced to crawl through the mud and lick the boots of the rich and privileged. We shall cast down the oppressors. They will suffer as we have. The meager shall inherit this land, down with the old order. I have invested our funds into restoring and enhancing discarded Magitech weaponry. Now nothing can stop us from taking over Alamigo. Ba 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 ba. No. That's enough, Shelterfeet. Your treachery ends here. All this time I believed in your lies, but no more. Give me the artifact, now. It belongs to Zetulja and her people. What, but Kukulja is Shaltefit's right-hand man. He's spreading doubt, good idea. Silence. Look at this wretched soul. The Mamulja girl has turned him against me. His one and only benefit. Be warned, should any of you side with this traitor, no longer shall you bask in the artifact's blessing. Now seize him or face the consequences. They are reluctant to do so. So there are some people that don't want to. Good. Ah, okay. Yes, that's more like it. Any further interference would place my entire plan in jeopardy. I must act without delay. So they can overlap, okay. I thought maybe they would blow up on each other. With the artifact's blessing and its shockwaves at their disposal, it was given a beating and thrown into the dirt. Later on, my friend here and a few other sympathizers snuck out and treated my injuries. More importantly, my attempted mutiny will no doubt have, Shaltefit panic as he struggles to maintain his hold over the rest of the gang. An attack is imminent, with the palace his most likely target. I ask that you relay this to Zetulja. At the very least, she has a right to know the whereabouts of the artifact. I mean, she's probably right behind the corner, somewhere. Maybe. Ah, no, okay. I thought maybe they would show her. Oh. So, what happened? Then we were right to trust the sender of the letter after all. We knew Kukulja had a score to settle with Shaltefit, but had no idea he would try to take back the vessel as well. Though we may not be working side by side, I'm glad to count him amongst our allies. Speaking of which, we must inform the resistance about Shaltefit's plan right away. We stand a far better chance of stopping him with the support, but given the power at his disposal, even that may not be enough. I'll try to think of something. In the meantime, you should make whatever preparations you can, as even the smallest advantage may prove crucial. Oh, and I see you've changed back into your usual garments. Not that the outfit I chose didn't suit you, but I think this is more your style. I mean, I like the outfit. And it was I think, crafter's outfit, which would be nice if we could finally equip crafting gathering gear as disciples of war and magic. Anyway, let's do the final quest. That went rather quickly, I think. The mightiest shield. Zetulja steels herself for the final confrontation with Shaltefit. Navanel and Pepin are on their way here. It's Shatterfit. He set his plan into motion. We could have come sooner, but after Kakulja openly opposed him, he became even more secretive than before. He refused to share his schemes with even his most loyal. Now he's used a caravan to smuggle a load of Magitech into the city, about to launch an assault on the royal palace. We managed to sneak away, but Shatterfit and the others will make their move any moment now. Understood. We'll head there straight away. We've no choice but to face them head on. While I wish there was more I could do to help, I would best leave the fighting to you. Now, what am I saying? There must be a way I can help. The treasure is from my village. I should be the one to solve this. I'm sure we'll think of something on the way. She is quick in thinking. I thought I'd find you here. So Tolja, you've already done so much for me and the others. Shatterfit tricked into becoming his accomplice. And the others tricked to that way. It would appear it's in our nature to help whenever you can. In your nature to help whenever you can. Nevertheless, your place is not on the battlefield. You must leave that to me, no, and myself. But what about your injuries? They were not so severe to begin with, and those in the gang sympathetic to me provided various balms to treat the worst of them. I'm glad to know there are a few good eggs among them. But now that we have decided who's going, we did a plan. From the way Shatterfit uses the vessel, it's clear there's one thing he hasn't realized yet. As we say in my village, cracks form in even the mightiest of shields. If there's a limit to the blessing's power, we will find it. Whatever you do, you better do it quickly. Shatterfit and the others will soon reach the palace. We'll share everything we know with Resistance and ask them to come as quickly as possible. Be careful out there. Let's go. And... I'll keep Lise out of this. Or the ball. Hola, amigo. Down here. As I said, my wounds are healed. Even if they weren't, I would still be here. They must have taken the long way around, since the caravan won't be able to traverse the stairs. We, on the other hand, have no such concerns. Let's take a shortcut and intercept them. Then again, they may try to use the vessel's power to stop our advance. We'll best keep our eyes peeled for danger. You're the best choice to lead the charge, so we'll await your signal. Ready? Then... well then, it's now or never. Sorry, this charging in the battle stuff is all new to me. I won't pretend I'm not scared, but I'll try to stay out of your way. Besides, I can't afford to back down now. Knowing what's at stake, let's show Shatterfit who he's dealing with. Let's go! And suddenly the rain stopped. Wow. And it's dusty. Infiltrating the city was almost too easy. Now go, comrades, the smoldering ruins of the old order will be the foundation of our utopia. That's as far as you go. I thought I would seen the last of you. you not see that this artifact can lift up the meek from under the boots of their oppressors? Not just one isolated tribe, but everyone who's ever known fear. You can't call me a villain, but it's you who would keep such a liberating power to yourself. You are no better than those we struggle against, and only when your ilk have been eradicated will the world know freedom. The hour has come for us to rise up and take what is rightly ours. My whole village might rely on the trash's blessing, but we would never use it to steal from others. You lie, cheat, and sow nothing but misery. You don't want to cast down the oppressors, you want to be the oppressor. That was my hand, by the way. Silence! Enough of your sumptuousness prattle, whatever that word is, that I just learned, or said out loud. Unbound shall defeat Craven's creed. Perhaps I'm every bit as wicked as you claim, but what of it? Yeah, that one is... Does your self-righteousness make you better than me? We can see that it's not the newest model, it is quite a lot. For now, for you and all those who judge me unworthy, my hatred will never die. Yeah. Okay. Remember, cracks form in even the mightiest of shields. Okay, you can just fight one of the other. Don't let up your attack. Okay. Not blessing, even one of us should be able to... Okay, it's just... You're powerless to stop me, okay. Working, difficult to read. Why didn't they... Thought they wanted to add... Oh well. Ow. Yeah, I won't be able to read all of that text as well. That's written on the screen. I wonder why they didn't add proper speech bubbles. Let's see, it's still there. I wonder how long it will... Ah, there we go. The barrier, it's fading. Is that what you meant? Ah. Or do I have to attack it from this side? Maybe? Seems to be doing more damage here, yeah, okay. Oh well, let's see what's gonna happen now. Okay, he can do a limit break, that's good. Ow. Okay, if I use some AoE's over here, it should attack both. Easy. Save us, oh no. And now him. Oh no, missiles, okay. Easy. So far so good. Now him. No? Not yet. Easy, easy so far. And more of them. There they go. Now just him left. Keep attacking. Now, go around. Actually, could I? I can. Make him dance partner. Why didn't I do this sooner? Huh. Let's go over here. I mean, my attacking won't really change much. It's bound to the amount of mechanics that are going to happen. The only real thing I have to do is dodge. At this rate, we won't last much longer, really? Ah, it'll soon be over. Don't give up. That was the wrong one. Oh. That was interesting. Okay, let's get rid of the missiles for him. Only I could press to the right buttons. Ah, would you look at that? Slowly breaking. Ah, get away from me. Now is our chance, yeah, that's true. Duty complete. As easy as that. What a piece of crap. And there we have it. And now we will be the ones with the blessing. We got it back, the vessel back, and it's still in one piece. No, I don't have a Luffy ready. Maybe the editor will do one there. I mean, I'm the editor. Anyway. Please, I beg of you, give me the artifact. All the trials I overcame to join the Unbound. Everything I did was for a chance at happiness. Without the blessing, I'm nothing. My enemies will live on unpunished. Enough. I've tried reasoning with you, but it seems there is only one language you understand. Ah. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I was waiting for. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Are you alright? Never better. And here is the resistance. We surrender. I would say that Shaw Defeat's plan for world domination are well and truly over. Not only that, but the Steelhawk vessel is back where it belongs. Or at least, it will be soon. Of course, I have you to thank for everything. I quite literally couldn't have done it without you. It's finally over. Although the resistance arrived more than a bit late, they have not taken Shaw Defeat and his cronies into custody. They're lucky we were on hand to confront the gang, or things could have ended very differently. I have to say my first trip to overseas was a lot more eventful than I would have liked, but I'm glad I had the chance to meet so many interesting people. Well, apart from all the criminals, that is. As much as I would like to spend more time seeing the sights and whatnot, I suppose it's best we get the vessel back to Tural. What about you, Kakulja? There's only one thing I can do, Termezavin. Just like Pepin and Avenel, even if I was dancing to even if I was dancing to Sheldon's tune, the fact remains that I committed those crimes of my own free will, and I must pay the penalty. Perhaps if I am one day granted freedom, I would like to pay my way home with fairly earned coin. The first thing I would do upon returning is visit your village and offer my apologies for using the artifact to carry out evil deeds. After that, No, it is too soon to speak of such things. Wherever your journeys lead, you're always welcome in my village. Be sure to come visit one day. How about you, Mingno? If you happen to pass through Tuliolal, my grandfather would love to show his appreciation for all you've done. Maybe I'll see you there? I hoped she would invite me to her village, because I would love to go there too. Come on, game. Why speak of those 5 villages outside of any other place and not give us chance to go there yet. Oh well. Ba-da, ba-ba. Okay then. Time to finish this one. No one here. Not yet, at least. But there seems like there was a new NPC. Anyway, you returned, Migno. Pray tell what has become of my granddaughter. Why, I'm right here. We did it, grandfather. We took back Steelhawk vessel. What, my dear, what a relief it is to see you safe and well. Of course, I'm glad you were able to retrieve the treasure, but even that cannot compare to the joy of seeing your smile once more. And you too, Migno, must express the sincere gratitude. No doubt we have you to thank for Sutulja's safe return. Not to mention that of the vessel as well. Don't mention it. Absolutely. I would have been lost without your guidance and bravery in the face of danger. Thank you, truly. Anyway, we should be getting back to the village. No doubt the others will be clamoring to use Steelhawk vessel to go hunting. I'll be coming back to Tuliola at some point, so hopefully we'll run into each other again soon. Probably in a week. Until next time. Goodbye. Will he be able to keep up? Yeah, kind of. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. There we go. Some shields are made to be broken, I know. I thought this one was new, this NPC. But I guess they were here before. And yeah, that one will be the final quest, the finale. But I'm not doing that one yet. I will do that next week. And now, because I was drinking so much water all the time to properly read the dialogue, I will have to go AFK a tiny quick break, really quickly, I mean, and then I will do some more raids, the Alliance raid still at least, maybe an expert, I will see, to get this week's heliometry gap done. So yeah, I will be right back in just a few minutes. My link camera, that was it. There we go. There we go, and back. So then, time to do a quick alliance raid. Needs healer, so I'm gonna go as healer. And yeah, the finale will be done in a week. At least that's the plan. And then the week after we will see. I do have some other quests. For example, the Corn Servant quest that I should be doing. And there are probably some more quests around here that should also be doing, to be honest. Here and over in Solution 9. There is always stuff to be done. To be completely honest, and obviously 7.2 is also around the corner, to be honest. Sure, we'll still take a bit more than a month, or almost 2 months to get it, but still. Can we not go up here? Okay. Then let's sell it here at an NPC. Oh, wrong one. Sell. Should I sell this one? No, I'm gonna keep that one at least. But I don't need that one. Go. So much gear that I don't need. And yeah, speaking of schedule, let's quickly show the schedule. No, that's the wrong button. Here we go, that's the one. Sunday will be the next Maps and Music stream. However, it will only be a very short stream as I have a concert planned in the early afternoon. And I also will have to get ready for the concert after the stream right away. So it will only be a short stream to finish mapping what's the word, the name of this place? I'm always bad with names, I'm sorry. One up here. Ilmek, there we go. We'll finish Ilmek on Sunday, and then next week's schedule. Let me quickly load that up. I have finished it today. On Tuesday, I will do the usual week reset, and then the role quest finale on Friday, followed by a regular old Maps and Music stream for Raktika. The Raktika Greatwood. That will be next week's schedule. But now, I'm for the 24-man raid. Oh, a good one. Is that on here? Yeah, it is. Good. Time Wondrous Trials. Nice, this one is on my Wondrous Trials. There we go. Oh, I do like the Pigmentor. That's a nice outfit. By the way, best way to do this one is to go diagonally, because that's the longest way. You won't be getting, or you won't be drawn into the circle if you go diagonally. People seem to not notice that, at least that's what I feel, that people don't seem to remember that diagonally is also a possibility. Or going diagonally. I mean, you can stand in this one as long as you want. Oh yeah, and by the way, you can also use shortcuts to not get blasted off. Just FYI. Now we'll have to get rid of Doom. There we go. Can't really attack right now, have to do all the other stuff, but that's okay. There we go. And another Doomsday. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Have to do a hard cast there. That's okay. And it's dead. What did we get? Nothing I need really. Bam baram bam 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 bada ba bam 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 bam. They didn't forget about us having a limit break. So it's better to use it on the next set, to be honest. Ah, it's okay. Maybe that will trigger the other groups, there we go, to use theirs. Wait, how did I manage to do the holy while walking? That went nice. All crystals dead. Good. Or destroyed, I should probably say. I wonder why they made a tower here. That seems to be weird placement. Oh well. No need to know the reason. Ah. I had to sneeze there. I'm sorry. No. Don't really want to be over here. I know I should have used rescue, but oh well, I didn't. I was a bit late with the idea. Now we get fire resistance down, which means we should turn everything into water. There we go. Because fire will hurt more. Good. Nope, gotta look away. Doesn't look like anyone got petrified from my group. It's good. Nice, nice, nice. I'm really off key tonight. I mean, it's already 10 o'clock, so I'm awake since 5:30. So I don't have to be in key anymore, I would say. Used to have to step into that one? Oh, okay. Oh well. Good. Damage is good tonight. For Ultima, well, for the Ultima, I'm still sad they didn't add the version that we could fight at the Fan Festival, because that one was really nice, that version of Proto Ultima. With the special battle stage in Asisla. Getting hiccups, why? Just a tad too early with my healings tonight. With my healing spells. And we get Pigmancer limit break, nice. Good. Time for the Queen. It almost looks like Alexandria too. I know it isn't. It's a different castle, but still. Scathach. Ba-da. Two are in cutscene, okay. Oh, they should be out now, okay. Now all we need is a tank to get at her and tank her. Here is safe. Stand still. There we go. Everybody's at full health again. Over here, good. Oh boy, oh boy. Lucky it's not me. Because I cannot run away from that attack. My connection doesn't allow it. That face. Apparently they found out that some of the attacks that she will be using afterwards are currently reloading below the arena. That's how they did it for PlayStation 3. To get it run smoothly enough. And it basically only reveals these attacks now. And brings them up to the front. They were already there below us. Why on me? Why on me? We defeat her before the next ad pops up. Good, we can. And thus the queen doth fall. I commend you on your victory. Yes, such skill and strength are deserving of more fitting stage. Come, mortals, a true master of shadows awaiteth you. The one I'm not sure if it is Diabolos or Diabolos. I hear all kinds of pronunciations. I call him Diabolos. Ba ba da ba bam, ba 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 ba. Okay, they know how to stun him, that's good. Not this time though. Ultimate terror, so let's get close. There we go. The real fight will start after the door. The life gate. I do wonder what the insignias at the top should symbolize. We now have the butterfly followed by whatever that one is. No, I should say here I'm just throwing stones and that's basically it. There's no damage going out or anything. It's just a beam struggle. I like that effect. Looks really cool. Weird that we cannot see the moon base from here. And I do wonder where exactly we are in terms of map location. I'll help kill the main tank as well, because that tank buster hits hard. And if you're unprepared for it, then you're dead, pretty much. Oh boy. That didn't go as planned. Oh well. Everything's going to be fine. No need to shade thrust in this direction. His attacks still hit really hard. Even after all this time. And now also these ones, okay. Ah. Ow. That hurt. Time for double edge. And I think Earth Shakers now. Yep. Well done. I'll have to give it to the other healer for doing a good job when I foolishly killed myself there. Sorry, unalived myself there. I think that's the proper term I have to use. Will I get a card, maybe? How many more? 5 more. Great. Yeah, I'll get those 5 more and then that will be it for today. Or tonight. Also, I did get a sticker. Reroll still possible. Trials need healer as well, so gonna do that one, and that will be it. That was too low. Ooh. Yeah, I still don't have that complete. Think it's the resistance one? Anyway. Ooh, Seed of Sacrifice. I'm always getting very interesting fights lately. For the roulette. For the trial roulette. Yesterday I managed to get the final day. And now it's Seed of Sacrifice, and before that it was... what was it? There was another one. A special one. Yeah. Anyway.
This battle shall be our last.
Okay. Terror Unleashed. There we go. And that one is in. Oh, quite a lot of time. That's good. That one is out. Black in silence, a surrender, number reverie, fully drifting down in the twilight. Our bases, the words were left, evanescent, riding on our hope. Never see this, descent to madness. Come and save us, just before we fall.
Darkness must be destroyed.
In and keep moving, okay. The broken angel's wing last cast from heaven's gate. Now, on which side will we see the worm? There, okay. Oh. Painted in red. Oh well, it's okay. Now time for some clicky clicky. I still wonder where this place actually is, lore-wise. Because you can only get teleported here by the Ascian, and I mean, we are an Ascian ourselves, so we should be able to get to this place somehow. I shouldn't really have talked while pressing all the keys. I'm sure that got picked up by the mic. And so it ends in unceremonious silence. I wonder why they didn't voice these lines. Would have been nice. Because they did voice this one here.
You! It cannot be!
I'm the only one not having the weapon drawn. Oh well.
To me, warriors of light! I am salvation given form. Mankind's first hero. And his final hope!
I never noticed their glowing eyes.
For victory, I render up my all!
Wonder if that's new.
Your demise will be our salvation. You still stand. Be gone, spawn of shadow!
Right home. I'm not gonna do the chorus. A broken angel's wing last cast from heaven's gate. In and keep moving. Ow. In monochrome melody, our tears are painted in red. It rent. To the limit. Mill break 1.
My soul knows no surrender.
Ah, yeah, it's that one, obviously.
Hope, grant me strength.
Now comes that one. Two parties. Now that one. Then we break 3. Cast the first stone in our cages. We know not what we do. Indecision here at crossroad. Oh, on both sides, okay. Okay, another fire. Now that one, that's... Which side? This side, okay.
Darkness must be destroyed.
Out and don't move. Which is very mean because we get the dragons too. Here's our painted in red. Nice. Good. Enjoy the cutscenes. Because they are pretty good. And get some tissues ready for what comes afterwards. And with that, that one goes on here. And with that, I have done everything I needed to do, or wanted to do, I should say today. Telemetry are in fact capped, and the quest for ranged physical is done as well, which means that'll be it for this stream. The goal has been reached that I want to do. Let's head back up here where I was before. Does this one still work? Yes, it does. Good. Which means, yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in or for watching the VOD afterwards. I hope you will have a great start into your weekend. The next stream will be on Sunday morning, at least the next planned stream that I want to do will be Sunday morning. Actually, as I showed the other schedule, there is one more thing, one more quest that I didn't plan to do yet, or have not planned in yet. That's the current Valentine's Day event, although as far as I've heard it's speaking to 3 people and that's the quest done, so it's not really worth a stream. But I will see when I will do that one. But yeah, next planned stream so far will be on Sunday morning, a quick maps and music stream. There are a few songs that got released recently and will be released, another great one tomorrow that I already know about, that I will want to stream there and show you people the amazing work that other musicians are doing. I will have to find a better way to get the music, a better way for a YouTube search. I'm still looking for a better kind of capturing all the amazing artists, because the search on YouTube is pretty bad, to be honest. But yeah, there will be some great music on Sunday morning that I already know will be coming out tomorrow and came out this week, so keep an eye out for that one. It will be a quick stream, as I mentioned, because there will be a concert I will have, or I'm giving the afternoon, so I only have about an hour, maybe a bit more in the morning for the stream. But still, I want to do this every week as much as possible. And then next week we'll be back to a more regular basis with the weekly reset on Tuesday and another, the role quest finale on Friday. So, I hope everyone has a great start into the weekend, and until we meet again next time, goodbye. And because I did not yet actually record a proper outro that I could play here, I will do this off the cuff. Thank you everyone. No, not that. That one here. There we go. Thanks to all my subscribers and supporters that help, that just spend money on my, or give their thanks by spending money on my Patreon and on Coffee, showing their appreciation that way for the work that I do, be it the streams, be it music, be it the FFXIV Hunt website. Thank you very much for your contribution. I really appreciate it. Really, that there is no need to do that, but I really appreciate your support. It means the world to me. And I want to give thanks back this way somehow, and want to continue doing my best job. So thank you very much.